Salutations to you all once again. It is me, the Ravenous Spectre, and today we are streaming some Dragon Age Inquisition because it was my #1 game for whatever year it came out. It was a few years ago. I forgot. I apologize. It's an amazing game. It's super duper step up from Dragon Age 2, even though Dragon Age 2 had its moments, but Inquisition honestly is my favorite one in the series. I really do like Origins, I really do, but yeah, man, when it boils down between trying to put Inquisition next to Origins, Inquisition just seems like it has more going for it, at least from my honest perspective. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of streaming here because I'm getting back now, at least for me, with the games that have been coming out recently. I've really been just wanting to wait for sales. I've been wanting to wait for shit. Well, I died. I've been wanting to wait for sales for the games that have been coming out, so I haven't been buying anything new or nothing like that, even though there's some that I would really like to play, but I'm not really worrying about it. I'm just going to wait for sales, like with Monster Hunter World and let's see, what else? Final Fantasy Dissidia, you know, maybe even wait for a sale for Shadow of the Colossus, maybe even wait for a sale for Ni no Kuni 2, Far Cry 5, I don't know. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I don't know. I'll just have to see how things go for me and how I feel about it. But during that time period, this is the time where it's kind of a lull moment for me in terms of buying games. So I go back to games that I know is going to really increase replayability for me in terms of story and gameplay and all that. And I'm talking about the Elder Scrolls series, I'm talking about the Dragon Age series. So yeah, and I mean, honestly, man, like, Inquisition is just a freaking gorgeous game anyways. Smash all the things, kill the things, run around things, do all the things. Exactamundo, Pixel Gamer Girls, and welcome to the stream. Indeed. I really don't know how long I'm going to be streaming this for, but yeah, this is kind of one of the side quests right now, where I have to storm a some type of red lyrium fortress or something like that. Let's see here. I really do wish that there was a little bit more music in this game, honestly. I don't know why I'm running over there. I'm going to go to both areas anyways and kill them off, so. That didn't work. Simple enough. Like a boss. And my friggin' inventory is way too full, too. I need to get rid of some of that stuff. I don't understand why it is that there were some people that were putting Dragon Age Inquisition down. Okay, I'll say this. I understand it because, first and foremost, this was also put out by EA. And, yeah, there's a lot of, like, extra filler content that's in here as well. I get it. I understand it. But that doesn't mean that you have to do it. That doesn't mean you have to do it. It's there, but you don't have to do it.
Many of these Red Templars were good men and women once. A shame to see them corrupted beyond recognition.
See, that's one of the things that I also really like about this. Depending on who you have in your party, look at Iron Bull. I gave him some really bad-ass armor and decorated it. There's blood red and spikes and shit and heavy fucking metal. And I mean, Iron Bull is one of the most badass characters in the game anyways. And, you know, he's got horns and stuff, so he's looking fucking metal. Hey, welcome, Mexicool. Welcome, sir. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you once again. But like I was saying previously, I really do like, that's one of the things that I also really liked about Inquisition is depending on who you had in your party, the banter back and forth between each other really did make a difference in terms of where they are in the story, the relationships they have with the other characters in the party. It just really ramped up replayability. Good afternoon, Hyper Squirrel. Yes, it is afternoon here. I don't know why in the world I was thinking it was morning. I guess that's because I woke up late today. I don't know why that even came to mind. And welcome to the stream. I don't need that one because that's just gray. I'll take the schematic though. See, like, I think probably one of the only complaints that I had about this game is I understand there being ambient music or ambiance or whatever you want to say it in the game. I don't deny that, but the thing is that there needs to be more music in some of these areas because it's just a little too quiet for me, I guess you could say. But I can understand it, but in some areas there's just a little too much of it. It's like we really want to make you feel like you're in this area, or if you're in this really cold cave, we want it to sound like wind's going through it, or water dripping, and little creatures. Holy shit, they've appeared out of nowhere, skittering out of nowhere, and all this other stuff. I get it, but we need some freaking music, dude. Let's see. Of course. Yeah. Hyper. Don't mind Pixel. She's just getting really deep in her thought process of time. I'm not even messing with it. I'm not even utilizing. Well, I don't. What the hell? I'll go ahead and do it anyways. Let's see here. I need to go get rid of some of this stuff too. I really don't think I need to even be bothering with this. I should have put some of this stuff in my freaking chest back at my base, but I didn't. But it's all good. I clearly remember some of the stuff that was in there when I last played. So picking up some of this newer stuff, it could be stronger or it could be weaker, depending on who I have wielding it. So. No, it's gray. I don't want to worry about it. I could go take it and level it up though and add stuff to it. I believe if it has sockets and things like that, but I'm not worrying about that. There's way too many other items in the game to worry about that. Ah, yes, an extra thing I can put up in my base. Some people would be like, oh, well, just because Dragon Age Inquisition looks better doesn't mean it's a better game. And I'm like, you're crazy. I'm like, Origins is an amazing game. It is. It truly is. I love Origins to death. And even though, yeah, Inquisition looks better, true, that wouldn't mean it would make it be a better game. But to me, I think it's the better one. I mean, yeah, so some of the decisions and things that you make aren't probably as... I wouldn't say they're in-depth, but Origins, your protagonist was really, he was a mute. He or she was a mute. And they had like, what, 5 or 6 different things that they could say, and probably some of those responses would be some of the same responses that you would get if you ended up picking another response. You can have like 3 responses all have the same response from the character you're talking to. It's just like, why not just go ahead and narrow it down? I mean, if they're big, huge story moments, it makes sense, but I never really bothered to read those, even though I probably should. It might be better in terms of enriching my enjoyment, but overall, I go through it just to gather the XP, and that's it. JRPG Gaming, welcome, sir, to the stream. New Crash game rumor for 2019. Well, that'd be amazing. That'd be really good. And honestly, personally, I don't want, and this is just me talking, obviously, because I'm the only one talking here, really, with my voice. I really don't want, I was already in here. I really don't want it to be like the Crash Remastered series. It just seems like, oh, it's a new Crash game going back to square one. That's kind of what it feels like. Holy crap, wait a minute. Wait a minute, so over there. Okay, so it is a dead end. Good. I'm glad. That means I don't have like 2 different areas that I'm running through. Yeah, the remaster series, and it's crazy because some people were saying, it's like, oh, well, they ended up making it harder than the original games. And I could see where they're coming from with that, but I have it, and I just try to get as far as I could in all 3 games. I haven't gone back to play it since, but maybe I will at some point. But it's still good to actually be able to have those. Another reason is that was also one of my dad's favorite game series, even though he wasn't much of like a big gamer. Honestly, he really wasn't. But there was some titles that really stood out to him, and I wanted to get it and play it and remember the times that I played it with him, because he died in 2014. You know, God rest his soul. But I was like, yeah, I really want to be able to get it and check it out and be like, hey, Dad, this is the new the remastered version of these 3 games, you know, that we played way back when. And
Families full of dragon hunters.
It's something of a legacy.
So, when you face a dragon, does it get your heart pumping? Do you breathe a little faster? Feel the blood racing?
What's the alternative? Relax and let it kill us?
No, seriously.
I feel no great calling in my blood. Sorry to...
Damn.
well, you just ruined Iron Bull's day. Remastered Dark Souls and I almost said Shadow Souls. Shadow Souls is on my list. Yeah, I had really been thinking about it for Shadow of the Colossus, and I never played it on I demoed it from a friend of mine who had it. He had it, and I demoed some of it, and I couldn't really get into it. But then when I realized they were coming out with this remaster, everything about it looks freaking gorgeous, dude. I really want to explore the open world, even though it's basically like going from boss fight to boss fight. I think there's really some other things to explore in that world too, and there are also, you can utilize the original control scheme, or you can get like a newer control scheme that they have in there. I don't think it's really too much of a difference. I don't really know until I would play it, but I really been thinking about picking that one up. Because it's something that everybody praises to this day as being a great game, but I've never really taken the time to play it myself. Oh, that ain't gonna matter. Yeah, especially with everything that you would be utilizing in the PS4 as well, like screenshots and streaming and it being remastered and other stuff that they add to it and things of that nature, you know. And I mean, because my gosh, man, it looks freaking astounding. It almost looks like it's just a completely brand new game. It almost looks like it's like Shadow of the Colossus 2 in a ways, because it looks like it's just completely brand new compared to the PS2 version. Yeah, stream the shit out of it. Make sure you clean up after it afterwards. But yeah, but Dark Souls, I mean, you know, Dark Souls isn't my thing, but I understand it, and I appreciate what it's done for the gaming community with really bringing back challenging gameplay for people who really had been hungering for stuff like that. God forbid I say that I'm for, and I'm also against people wanting an easy mode in Dark Souls. I'm for it because people like me that want to play through it and, you know, explore everything and see what's awesome about it and all that stuff. True, but at the same time, it's too freaking hard for someone like me. But I understand the challenge, and I know that that's one of the things that pulls people towards it. I know that that's definitely one of the things that pull people towards it, which makes sense, and I totally agree with it. But just coming from a gameplay perspective, for me, it's not my bag. But I'm really happy for everyone else that's really been enjoying it, and some people are actually excited for it. So we'll see where it goes. Hopefully it'll really hold out, because I've heard people been complaining about one of the areas in the game, which is Blacktown. They were saying the frames per second in that game is total trash. I mean, in that specific area of the game, Blacktown, because they said it was like basically this noxious, toxic swamp that you're in with like this tree city, and when you're trying to dodge away from enemies or something, or an enemy can one hit you and knock you down in the toxic swamp, and it could kill you, and you know, it's just aggravating as shit. And they never went and, like, I guess they never went and really fixed that. So with this remaster, that's what I've been hearing some people are actually hoping for, that they make sure that they fix the frames per second in that place. And some people were saying, well, just avoid it, don't go there, just I think there was like one specific area you're supposed to go through. It said don't even bother to kill any monsters in there. Just go to this one specific area to go to and just get the hell through it. So, daggum sinuses are messing up today. It's pissing me off. Get out of the way! Dadgum Iron Bull, you and your big fat ass. Alright, let's see here. I really want to get to go to fighting a dragon again. That would be fun to put on the stream. Fighting dragons in this game is one of the most best things, and it's just so freaking epic. And the funny thing, when I first went through this the first time, I never killed all the dragons, and I'm trying to do that in my second playthrough, and it sucks because I would have got a trophy for it and would have got like other rewards and things out of it. There was probably, out of all the dragons that I faced, there was only one that really gave me a whole lot of trouble. Actually, there was two of them that did, but one in particular really gave me a lot of trouble, and I eventually ended up taking him down, and I was like, holy hell yes, I'm so glad that I did. It was like a Dark Souls battle. Speaking of Dark Souls, we were just talking, it was like a freaking Dark Souls battle. But it was like in this deep arena setting there that was really just aggravating. It was like in a snowy type area as well. I forgot exactly what it was called. Hey, you dumb son of a bitch! Oh, that wasn't fun. Wow, he died.
But we've dashed whatever plans they might have had.
Dang, he died on his knees. I don't want to bother with that. Let's see here. Inventory's full. How in the world can I get full of crafting items? That like never happens. Under my knowledge. See, I took that. What the? I really don't want to bother with that. Because if that's what I think that it is, or that specific. I'd already got those before. Ah! Press the wrong button. Oopsie boopsie, Guadalupe. Let's see. I know this takes me back to shore. But I'm not gonna leave yet. I'm not leaving right now because there's a other area over there. There's a dragon in this area too that I haven't gotten to yet, but I will in the future, I'm sure. I think on this playthrough alone I've already put in over 70 hours, so yeah, if that tells you anything. The amount of hours that I put in my first playthrough of this, and this is adding in the DLC, was like 200 hours, I think, or close to it. No, I think it was like 173 hours, 174 or something like that. 176, I can't remember. There's any other little thingies over here to find. I mean, even though nowadays, you know, everybody's had their dealings with EA, I will say that even though this was made, or EA had dealings with it, I still love it, you know, regardless. I mean, there is microtransactions in this, I believe, with the multiplayer thing. And microtransactions can go suck a bag of dicks. If it's in a $60 title, it can suck many bags of dicks. The only way microtransactions should be implemented is when it comes to a free-to-play game, because to me that makes sense. For them to be able to make money to keep the servers running, and also for them to be able to feed their families with it being free-to-play. But if it's $60, well, you're making $60 off of someone every single time they buy that game, so yeah, you can take your microtransactions and shove them up your booty hole. Discovered Dragon Wait a minute. Discovered Dragon Island. So oh boy. I was just talking about that. I was just talking about the dragon, and I think it's actually brought me to this area to fight the dragon. which is kind of funny. Some of these dragons I didn't have any problems with fighting, although I was playing on the easiest mode, but at the same time, some of them could be challenging if you weren't leveled up a good bit. And I really don't know why I picked... Oh, okay. Locate garden materials, get more blood lotus, and put them in there for the garden. Okay. Alpha, well, that makes potions. I know that. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty. Yep, this is the... Yep. Because it has tiny dragons you'll fight, and then it has the big mama. You're dead! Alright. Is there anything down over here? I really don't want to keep gathering this stuff up, but I think I'm just going to get the Blood Lotus stuff, and then that'll be it, so that I can do that garden thingy at my base. I think it's at the base. Yeah, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting dragons. Oh my god, Iron Bull. I know you get like a massive bull erection every single time you fight a dragon, and actually that is... I almost said that's true. I was going to say you definitely want to have Iron Bull in your party when you're fighting dragons, because he really does make a difference in terms of having a warrior. So just a little heads up, if you ever play Inquisition and you go and fighting dragons, he's definitely one to for sure have in your party. And do a little bit of exploring and see what I can find around here. If there's anything else in particular that may stand out, because Lord knows I'm always doing that. I'm always looking around for these things. Are there any... Did I see some arrows or something pointing upward on my character portraits? Anytime I wish they would have had the arrows on the character portraits more defined, so you could see when they actually level up, because if there's an arrow moving across the portrait, then you know that they've leveled up. A pussy dragon. Oh, a putty dragon. Oh, sorry. I read that as pussy dragon. I'm like, that would be an interesting dragon. Let's see. I thought I saw a pussy dragon. Wait a minute. I thought this was like the end area. I guess it wasn't. Okay. Well, never mind. I hear the drums of war. There she is. Or there he is. I don't know. I guess we'll have to check to see if it's a female or not. Yes, there it is over there. And they're probably going to run all over this daggone place. If I die during this fight, I'm going to hate myself, because the first time that I fought it, of course I had a double-handed weapon Kunari that I was playing as. So I guess he also ramped up in terms of having extra strength or some type of racial attributes or something that added on top of it. And so technically I had two Kunaris in the party. The Kunari is that guy right there. That's his race. The horned race, if you will, if you don't know anything about Dragon Age or anything, just a heads up, so people would know what I was talking about. Like, what the hell is that? I don't understand this Kunare that you speak of, sir. You can tell you're a real big fan of a franchise when you go and you buy the art book to the game, and also end up going and buying 2 lore books.
Out in the wilderness as an apostate.
I'll let her finish talking first. He's knocking down trees.
Incredibly trying.
People can be trying. Mankind most of all.
That is an excellent point.
Alright. Time to nut up or shut up. Vincelmer's time to die. Lord willing. Do I have any bombs? Oh, I only got one bomb. One bomb type. Oh, I don't have any more. Damn it! It's over there, but I don't have any more. Damn it. Wrong button. Ah, shit! Alright. Wrong one again. Come here, you son of a bitch! Yeah, that would be great to have this as an ally. I don't know, Solus. It might be a good idea if you actually got out of the way. Let's see. Over here. Get out of the... No. Okay. Out of the way of the wingspan. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. Okay. He's like not taking any real damage as much as I would expect it to, at least given my current level. What the hell, Iron Bull? Why are you standing all the way over there? Charlie Lion Guy, ice can do damage. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the tip there. And it's funny you should mention that now because my other mage has ice, but the one that I have in my party right now only utilizes electricity for the most part, and I think that's probably exactly what this frickin' dragon has, is electricity. Son of a bitch! I didn't really think, I didn't even think I was going to get to the dragon, because it's been a while since I had played this, or my first playthrough. I didn't really think I was going to end up getting to it as soon as I did. I thought it was like in a different section of the game. Nah, it shielded itself again. Oh, you bastard. Oh, damn, I just... Oopsie. Okay. He doesn't have... Oh, I didn't think so. Yeah, that's true. I have the Solus has I think he does have healing magic, or maybe not. Maybe I'm just. I do have the shield ability though. That, let's see. He does have the shield ability, which I think only works for those who are right in that specific area. I tried to do it, cast it upon himself, but come on, baby. Let's see. Poison Cloud. Damn, shielding itself again. Oh, baby. Okay. We have 2 of these babies left. Which was my fault for not having... Almost dead though. Lord willing, we can hold out until it's finally gone. You stupid, dumbass Solus, just stand right in the middle of everything. Although this is one of those battles where you have to utilize all your characters together. You can't just play as one of them. Ah! Victory! Well, it only shown that I had slain 2 dragons. I could have sworn I ended up slaying more, but when I had my first playthrough, I beat, I think there was like 2 or 3 dragons that I didn't defeat, but I ended up going into the DLC and all that, and ended up completing it. And after you finish like the final piece of DLC, I think it's stupid, but you can't go back into the game again. It's like the final piece is like the final piece of the entire Dragon Age Inquisition storyline. So yeah. Yeah, thank you kindly. I'm actually going to have to remember that when it deals with that whole situation of the inventory's full. Well, we're going to have to get rid of some things because that's purple gear right there. Yeah, there's in Origins, I believe there isn't as many dragons in Origins as there is in Inquisition. I think, to my knowledge, there was probably only 2 or 3, I believe. Could be completely wrong. But let's just go ahead and get rid of this stuff. I know for sure I'm going to go back and throw some of this stuff in my frickin' chest for future references to see how it fits on other characters. Okay, well, let's see exactly what these things fit, because I cannot remember to save my life. Adios, Hyper Squirrel. Thank you for coming to the stream. I really do appreciate it. Have a lovely, lovely day. And be safe, and all that other lovely, lovely stuff. What exactly was this? Okay. Unique dagger, but that's one of my crafted weapons. But at the same time, damage is down some. But wait a minute. Let's compare the offhand one. Oh, it's still higher. Number penetration. Dexterity, centered on hit. empty room and I could put something in there. Even though the damage would be down. Still better off probably utilizing what I've already created. Unless I give it to one of my other rogues. And the other thing... Let's see. Bloodwake. That would be... Well, Solus wouldn't really benefit from that. It gets better from that created one. Let's see. And the armor would be, this is heavy armor, so, well, that does help her out, but what about Iron Bull? Because obviously he's a... Oh wait, no, he can't wear it because it's human only. Oh, elf, dwarf, and human. It's too small for his big ass! In that case, it brings down... Max health goes down. That does increase the... That... It still has more on that. Melee defense, magic defense, heal bonus, stagger on hit, undying, 5% chance to heal for half health. I could still put something in that empty sigil to ramp that up a bit with something. I'm just gonna put it on her for right now, considering it looks cool. But I'm gonna go back to base and put something in that empty slot. Oh, wow, that gives her an extra thingamajiggy. So that's good. Let some of these other ones do something. No. Okay. Oh, that's probably what I had on previously. Okay. See, now I'm just going back through some of these things, considering I just put her in my party and I haven't had her in there in a long while. So putting her in there now is making me go through and think about some of the stuff that I've done with her previously. She doesn't have any other belts. Okay, let's see. Upgrades, weapons, see if that probably be the same. Now she's utilizing sword and board, so probably still on the same lines. Let's see about these. Well, that one's that one, but this one gives something. The offhand, okay, that's what she had previously. Still gives better armor rating. Okay. In that case, we'll just stick her with that right now. And how exactly do I get out of here? I just have to go back to the ship, obviously, I'm guessing. But I'm going to look around a little bit and see if there was anything that I might have missed. Because you never know inside of these large, open, beautiful worlds what you may find or not find. I may actually need this at some point. Maybe that could help me with something. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that around this section. Yeah, Charlie, the thing is like what they did with Origins, for example, the way that they made it was really supposed to be PC centered, especially with you being able to zoom in and out on the battlefield. But then there was other times where playing it on console, you couldn't do that because you just stayed in third person. But when they ended up bringing out Inquisition, you could do that then. You know, you could stop and move around and all that stuff that you couldn't do previously, which I think is good that they put it in Inquisition. They should have done that also with the previous versions. I don't know why they had done that. But yeah, the thing is, though, is also about Inquisition is I see how there's sometimes... not all the time, at least from my experience, how there had been some frame rate drops from time to time. So yeah, I think they had actually built it on PC to start with and then ported it over to console, but they had also done that same thing with Origins. But at the same time, there's also been people who were talking about, oh, well, they ended up actually wanting to make it more for consoles than they did for PC this time around. And some people were complaining about the controls and this and that, and saying like, oh, well, it seems like it's much more action-oriented this time around than it is like, you know, RPG-ish, if you will. But I'm like, that doesn't make any sense, because it seems like it's like the same gameplay, like the way that the fighting goes. So
Solas, what do you think this Corypheus actually is?
A darkspawn, as he appears.
But what of the orb he wields and the dragon he commands? This is no ordinary darkspawn.
His true advantage is the red lyrium. It is corrupted by the blight, as he is. Thus he taps into its power twofold. Whatever he was before, that is what makes him dangerous now.
I just noticed that it looks like there's dirt on her outfit here, which I have not seen previously. So that's interesting. I never noticed that before. Nice touch, apparently. Let's see. Okay, alright. So if you end up streaming some Inquisition, I'll definitely end up checking it out and see what you do. And speaking of the whole mage situation, Charlie, I actually did where, after I did my first playthrough, I had went back and created a sword and board mage, a rogue, and also a mage, just a regular mage. And a lot of people say that playing as mages was actually, like, it seemed like it was more fun, especially when you had all your other characters going in there and taking out enemies, and you just stood off from a distance just dealing like a whole lot of damage and buffs and debuffs and all that other stuff. So I do have a mage. Looking forward to going through playing as him. I may end up possibly actually, I'm trying to make my rogue here be a complete dick. And my first Kunari two-hander warrior that I played as, he was pretty much a nice guy for the most part. But I think I'm trying to make my rogue be a dick. And then my mage will probably, I guess, kind of bounce back and forth, I guess. Okay, so we're back here again. I think I could actually just fast travel. That's probably what I need to do. I don't know why. I thought that was going to take me back to where I was previously, but I guess not. So, considering that we're here, I don't know if I had... Where am I? The Storm Coast. I don't want to do that again, because that just gets rid of my supplies, is all that it does. I never really saw the purpose of those for the surveys, because they constantly give you the surveys. It's not like it's just a one and done kind of thing. So are there brood mothers in Dragon Age Inquisition? I do not believe so. I don't think so. Oh, really, Charlie? Did you go back to the website, the Keep, and go and put in your different choices and things to make your beginning or how the story should be throughout Dragon Age Inquisition? Did you do that, or did you just start fresh on Dragon Age Inquisition? See, that's just it, though. They couldn't go, considering Dragon Age 2 and Origins was on previous generation consoles. It's like they couldn't really go through and have where you could transfer your save to the next generation consoles. I mean, you could probably do that on PC. It would make sense for it to be on PC, where you could do it from Origins to 2 to Inquisition. But I'm guessing they did the whole website thing with the Keep so that you could be able to do that. Like, go back and make choices that you made previously and see how it actually shapes the overall world that you're in Inquisition. I need to just go somewhere else. I need to go back to Skyhold first and foremost and dump off some of this stuff. I know that. Go to the world map and then go back to Skyhold, and then I'll just go. I don't know why that looks like that. I think maybe I have the brightness setting turned up as well. The symbol down there looks like that, and then it just is like has like pixel black lines around it. It's crazy. The astraniums, I think, yeah, the where you're going and doing the different astrological star pattern thingies, or I think that's what they are. I tried to get into doing those, but I was just like, oh well, it just, I guess it had to deal with the fact of me dealing with like a puzzle kind of thing, and I was trying to rearrange things, and it wasn't working out for me. Well, the thing is about the first Dragon Age is there's just a lot of different stories and different choices and things to make. So in a way, it's not like, at least for me, it's not like you really finish it. Oh, and by the way, for anybody wondering, I ended up taking my really ugly elf and actually made her look purty this time around. So yeah, I didn't have where she looked like somebody beat her in the face with a mallet over and over again. So she got a bunch of scars and everything, but she's been battle laden with, I think that's the word. She's been beaten up a lot, so she has a lot to show for it. But she looks prettier than she's kind of pissed off. I don't know why she's looking like she's pissed off. She didn't look like that when I created her. But anyways, yeah, so I actually made her look a little bit more purty, if you will. Where is this? Where am I? Where was I going? Oh, that's right. I know where I'm going. Help with the FF stream. FF stream? What, Final Fantasy? When did I must have did some. Yeah, I did. Last Final Fantasy thing I remember streaming was Final Fantasy 12. The remastered edition. Okay. Retrieving party story items. There's no withdraw going on. There's just deposit all the things. Oh shit, wait a minute. Let's see, I've been pretty much going through everything else previously, so I wonder if I put these in storage if they'll still show up with me putting a craft armor, weapons. I think the armor and the weapons both had something in there. The Final Fantasy stream. Oh, okay. I have to go back and look at that then. I must have like forgot. I apologize. Okay. All right. Where I'm not really, that's just crafting. I want to put in sigils for stuff. Weapons, yeah. What that customization? I know I ended up getting a new banner or something from somewhere. I think it was a dwarven one, I believe. I think. Beds. I never find any other beds. I never find any anywhere. It's just the same old frickin' beds all the frickin' time. It's the same one. I never find. Where are they in the game? I look like everywhere, and I can never find them. I don't know why I'm going through and doing this. It's just to decorate is all that it really is. Some of the thrones are badass though, I'll admit to that. Some of them are pretty large and badass looking, so that's a great one. That's a big one. From Kirkwall itself, from Dragon Age 2. See, some of these you find a lot of, and the other ones I just have no idea where they are. Upgrade potions. That's what I need to frickin' do. And then daggum grenades and... Can I upgrade that? Increase the damage bonus against the damage penalty. What the hell? Immobilize. Yeah. Increase damage. The healing missiles. Jar of bees! The bees! They're in my eyes! They're in my eyes! Oh god, the bees! The bees! Daggum Wicker Man. One of the most stupidest movies ever frickin' created. I think Nicolas Cage should get whatever he can nowadays in terms of, in terms of, movies. Yeah, let's go ahead. I ain't done this in a long time. Tears of the Dead. Next 3 hits inflict poison on target, causing 44 damage a second for 15 seconds. Poison remains on weapons for 10 expected. I'm just going to go through and do all this stuff, because I haven't done this in a long time. Might as well do that for magic. Yay! Way of the Assassin was shit. I ended up giving some things away, which I shouldn't have done. Let's see. Replenish all. Map potion. Well... Oh, I gotta do that in the Inquisition perks, I think, to unlock that extra slot. Slot! I don't know why I'm saying slut. Okay, I think it's modify armor and modify weapons. Yeah. Let's see here. That's hers, though, so... That's Sarah. Sandra, her, Iron Bull. There's nothing for him to be able to do that. Very Consolus. There's nothing for him. It's... Yeah, that's... Okay, wait a minute. A new Cassandra... But it has where she can do a sigil. Okay, never mind. I do actually have to have those in my possession to do that. I thought maybe it would just take them out of the storage. So... Yeah, there's a lot to see in Inquisition, man. There truly is. I mean, it's crazy how much there is, especially when you're utilizing the DLCs on top of just the main story in Inquisition and the side stories and different choices you make and all of that. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? That's right. Storage. I was gonna take out those sigils so that I could have those for her. See if I don't need to take all those out, just the ones that well, let's take out the ruins too. Those ruins, that I need to put back one of these because they're the same thing. Deposit. All of these are different. I'll see what they do for her. Alright, select, there we go. What type of sigil? Healing bonus, attack, barrier. What is a barrier? Oh, okay. It's a mana, stamina generation, 100% cooldown times, electricity damage, -5% other. No! Revenant, heal on kill, negative. Always gotta be a positive and a negative. Negative free to protect. Oh, that's just stupid. I hate getting negatives. Let's see. That's just... Well, if it gets her extra barrier, but it takes away 50% health. Still extra barrier before it goes to her health itself. Mana stem regeneration. I'll just do that because that seems like that's not giving me any negatives. Just deal with the giant one. I'll just do that then. Greetings, small tummy wonderful. Welcome to the stream, sir. How are you doing this lovely, lovely day? I know I said that kind of fast, but oopsie. Kim Kardashian looks like a mixture between a chicken and a pig. She sounds like a chicken when she talks, that's for damn sure. I'm gonna wrap her head up in duct tape. Alright, well, I need to look at the other ones here, because I don't think that... see if there was any other empty sigils. I don't believe that there was. Oh, a Dorian has one. I'm not really utilizing him, though. I'm not utilizing Cole. I'm just trying to utilize certain ones. And Solus, he already has his, so I'm going to look at the weapons now, because I think that there was some that actually had those. Wait a minute. Well, there is ruins in there. But she doesn't have any freaking ruins. Oh, wait, she does. What the hell? How did I not have any freaking ruins on her freaking weapons? Well, ooh, it's so shiny. What happened the other night? Oh my God, 6 people with 66 comments. If you're 555, then I'm 666. Sorry, that was a little bit of a Slipknot moment there. Alright, versus corrupted, versus the living, versus dragons. That would be helpful. Especially if I'm fighting a gift strike. It's so pretty, it's sparkly, look at it. But the thing is, though, is what I would be facing mostly, what would it be? I do want to be able to have that on there, though, for dragons, because if you're hunting the dragons, I guess it makes sense to have that on there. Oh, you finally got a Switch, man? Awesome. What games did you get? Let's see here. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and go with living, because I may end up facing that more. It will consume the ruin. I know this. Alright, let's see what we can do for her. Then she's got the one for the living and one with corrupted, but I'm going to go ahead and do it for dragons, because it's going to end up increasing her DPS on that one, so... Regardless, it's going to increase the DPS on top of doing extra damage on top of the dragons. Alright. Well, I didn't want to do that yet. I wanted to go look at some other ones. See. Okay, there's a grip. Do I have any grip? I don't have any grips? How did I have any grips? That's stupid. Okay. Sarah, no islands of... islands. Vivian, she... I've been utilizing Vivian. Might as well go ahead and do it. What the hell? I ended up having her in my party again next time anyways. Let's see. Ordered it from Amazon. I got Odyssey and Mario Kart. Awesome, awesome. I have Mario Kart on the Wii U. I haven't got it on the Switch. Since I got it on Wii U, I mean, I didn't see any reason for me to get on Switch, but Odyssey is really awesome. Definitely, definitely a good game for sure. Let's see. Yeah, there's definitely... it's kind of... Excuse me. It's kind of amazing that there has been it's not even a year into the Switch's lifespan, and it's already sold more than the lifespan of the Wii U, which is crazy. Not even a year into its life, and there's already, like, the first year has actually been pretty good for the Switch, I think. So definitely worth picking up. That God, what? Let's see. Did he have anything else? No, there's nothing for him. I don't worry about Varric. We'll see about Solus. There isn't any other ruins, so okay, we're done with that one. Get schematics for the scepter. Honestly, man, I'm not sure. I just run around and check stuff, and I just try to check everywhere that I can, and whatever I get, and I go back and craft armor or craft weapons and just go from there. I honestly cannot tell you where in the world I got them from. Let's see here. Yeah. I had breakfast stuck in my tooth or something, it seemed like. Okay, let's see. What's the highest one that's up here? 46. 46. I think I already have one of those anyways, so that's not really going to matter for her. Cassandra. 36, 46, 46. Oh, dear God. I really don't. Oh, I love the Inquisition helmet there. 46 and 46. That's going down into the lower things there. Really don't want to stick around doing this too much. I'll just craft stuff when I'm not streaming because I don't want to bore people with just going through this stuff. So I mean, I'll be fine. I'll just go back and do it when I'm not streaming because I don't want to go through inventory and things like that. That would bore me too. I would rather see story segments and whatnot and action and things like that going on. So I'll just go back to somewhere else. I'm gonna go to the quest map and go to the world map and see. I already been to the Black Emporium with Storm Coast. I'm gonna check the journal out. Inquisitor's Path. Final. I know I got to meet her there. I know I got to get that stuff again. I think I'll just go to this one and turn that in, considering I got everything I need for that. What the hell? I think that's actually where I'm at now, I believe, to turn that in. I might not be. It could be somewhere else. I can't even... Where the hell? Okay, the journal, where was it? Acquire it, gather materials for a bottle of smoke. Well, I think I already had done that. Okay, fill a bottle of smoke, secrets, temples, until the demons, da. Found. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me I'm supposed to turn it in at if I got all that. Okay, I'm just not worrying about it right now. Wait a minute. Okay, if I got that, let's see if it might show me where exactly it might be here. Camps. Well, I might as well go ahead and do that. Final piece. I don't want to go there just yet. Breeding grounds. Slay Highland Ravager, Kel'Thuzan, Heaven Renal. I think that's where I could kill 3 other dragons. Cool! Let the Skyhold. Crestwood ain't got nothing there because I know I've already completed stuff there for the most part. Confront Tanner in Redcliffe Village. Oh, damn it. Okay, there's other ones here. I don't know why. You know what's funny? I ended up hearing that right here, the hinterlands where you go to, there, I don't know if it's true or not. I think it actually is true. Where I heard that the hinterlands, just one area in Inquisition, was larger than every single area in Dragon Age 2. Which is actually kind of funny. It makes sense considering the fact that they had you go backtrack through all these other different areas, whether you're going through it the first time or the second time, but going through it the reverse way, which is just funny. It was either that game or it was Origins where they said you ended up, it was bigger than everything put together, which to me I really wouldn't deny because the hinterlands is big as shit. So... I'm going to go ahead on back here and do that because it's a gorgeous place anyway, so I want to go ahead and do that one. And where is it? Up here. Confront Tanner. So I'm going to go here. I can't oh wait, yeah I can. Okay, I can travel. I thought I could get closer than that, but oh well. We'll just go here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring. Oh, the first playthrough I did, I kept all of my characters, but I told myself, what would it be like if I pissed one of them off? Would they actually leave? Surely enough, Blackwall did. He was like, fuck you, and he just left me, you know, because I guess I don't know exactly what I did, how I pissed him off. I can't remember what it was, but he was supposed to be a human warrior, but he looked like he was a dwarf, so it almost seemed like a human and a dwarf bumped uglies, and thus Blackwall was born, because he was just so short, and he looked like he was dwarfish, but he had like human looks and tendencies to him as well, so I don't know. Alright. I'm going to bring Vivian along again, and also Iron Bull, and let's bring back Cassandra too. What the hell? And do like that. Yeah, I heard poking tournaments actually pretty good too, especially if you're it's almost like Pokemon and Tekken got together. You know, they made a baby. It was on Wii U too, I believe, but they also ended up putting it over to Switch as well. Oh, the shards. You mean all those shards that you have to put in through those doors to get in from door to door to door to get different items, and then ultimately when you collect all the shards, it's like a big surprise at the end of the final door? Yeah, I think I got to like the second or last door, and then I forgot to go back. Which really, oh, people just fell into the environment. That's lovely. That was just funny, man. When I was like, oh my god, I want to go ahead and finish up these doors and get these crystal shards, but nope, didn't happen. I ended up just going through the rest of the content, completely forgot about it. I don't think I can. No, I believe once they're gone, they're gone. I believe. I think I really just pissed him off to no end. I can't remember what it was, but he was pretty freaking mad at me. What is this? Yes, let's pick this lock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would show up. That'd be hilarious. But for my mage, I'm going to keep Blackwall around because I want to see more of his story. I try to see much of his story as I could. I try to see every character's story as much as I could on my first playthrough. But, ooh, what's in here? Oh, we got another schematic. Lovely. There's something else that's in here because my tracker thingy's going off. I keep pressing it. Oh, another one of those bottles. I don't know exactly what you get those for, but maybe I get something out of them. I don't know. Oh! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that glitch? That was hilarious, man. When this video archives, yeah, pause it at like 1:07 or whatever. But as soon as I was walking towards the door, somebody just flew past me, like they just were flying over. I think it was this guy. Just flew over to the side of the screen before I even came out of the building. That was freaking hilarious. I love that. Let's see. Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Yeah, actually, I have that on the Kirby collection for the original Wii. Didn't really put too much time into it because I was trying out some of the other games. I always have been wanting... Okay, this is the thing. This area right here... Okay, let's go to the quest map here. Red Cliff Village. Red Cliff Village was in the first game. It was one of the first places you went to, and you actually had to go into the castle because there was this kid in there that was possessed by this demon, and you were deciding whether to either sacrifice his mother to be able to save him, or kill him to kill the demon, or go into something called the Fade to be able to go to fight the demon to save the child. There was like a few different choices you could make. But the way that it looks in here, obviously it looks different, at least I believe it looks different from what it did in Dragon Age Origins, but with that broken bridge right here, that right there leads into where the castle is and all that, and I think it had been long been abandoned or something like that, so you can't get access to it. But man, I would love it if I could be able to do that. If that'd be like something extra or something that you could find over there. I had looked so much to try to see if I could find something there, but there was no way for me to be able to get over in there. If my calculations are correct, if I'm saying everything properly, otherwise if I'm just bullshitting you than just be like, you're wrong, go look at the lore. Oh crap, I was trying to bring up a dialogue thingy there, but it didn't show up. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, it's further up this way. Okay, I'm definitely going the wrong direction. Oopsie boopsie, I do apologize. Bouncy bouncy through the lovely world of Thetis. Hey, funny fact. If you look at the word Thetis, which is the name of the world that you're in, it actually stands for the Dragon Age series. Thetis, get it? The Dragon Age series. I read that somewhere and I'm like, that actually makes a lot of sense. I think actually someone from BioWare confirmed that, I believe. I'm going the wrong direction, I apologize. Once again. The Animaniacs in the world of Dragon Age would be something hilarious. They wouldn't survive 5 seconds. Oh, okay, here we go. What do you want? It's not letting me access... Okay, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Impersonating a sister, smug, dishonoring Chancery Rose. I can think of more if you like. Or you could put your skills to use for the Inquisition.
You need to keep quiet. Nobody else has to know.
That will depend on how honest your efforts are on our behalf.
All right. I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
You damn Skippy. So I got another ally then. Oh my god! Oh, she does look terrible. Oh my god, I didn't mean for that to happen. She looked like she was cross-eyed and had like the nose the size of Triple H. Oh my god, I think I have to go back and rearrange her face some more. That didn't even sound right, but I don't care, whatever. Okay, oop, we're right up in the trees. Okay, alrighty. Lord have mercy. Let's see here. Well, my dog Loki is flipped upside down with his feet up in it. Loki, what are you doing? Are you dreaming? He's flipping his legs around every which way and just... I don't know what he's doing. He's being weird. Anyways, okay. There's some other thingies here. Okay. Journal. Where was I? Hinterlands. Convince, provide horses to the Inquisition. I remember that. Ran meat. Found the spot marked on the map. I don't even know exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, map depicts a farmhouse near a cave. I don't know where that was. Okay. Plan, bring, lead. Alright, where is it? Is it going to show it to me here? Or I actually had to look at the map? I might as well go clear off the... Yeah, they're showing me all this stuff. All these... where all the other quests are. Let's just go kill the Venatori. Let's do that. Take him out. Yeah, he looks like he was riding a doggy bicycle. That's for sure. I don't know what he's doing. He's flipped all around upside down and everything. Anyways. What was I doing? What was that? I want to see what that is. before I go over there. I want to see what this is. Yeah, I know if I went ahead and got the horses and I could go ahead and have a horse to ride, but at the same time, oh, I think I already know where this is taking me. You have to race with the horse, and then you get the horse, but the horse is cumbersome to control as far as I'm concerned. I already know where this is going. I already know. I keep pressing the daggum circle, touchpad. Alright. I may just go ahead and do it just so I can get the Inquisition's rank up or whatever, but overall I'm not going to bother with that, with trying to get horses or anything. Yeah, speaking of which, man, I'm actually kind of coming up on my sweet spot anyways with me streaming for about an hour and a half, so I'm probably going to end up going myself because I need to take my dog outside because I hadn't taken him out since like probably about, I think, 12 o'clock today or something, so he probably needs to run outside, and I need to get some food because like I'm hungry and haven't really eaten anything this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'll probably end up streaming sometime later, maybe later on tonight or tomorrow or something like that. But yeah, if you're subscribed to me, just check down, make sure that you're getting notified for the videos I post and the streams and things like that, the little bell thingamajiggy, my bobber, so on and so forth. And okie dokie, yeah, I'll definitely check out that stream. Pixel definitely will. But I appreciate it. I can't talk today. I appreciate all you guys coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll check you guys out later, and you know, on other streams and videos and so on and so forth. So all you guys take care. Have a lovely afternoon, evening, and good night, good morning, so on and so forth. Whenever you happen to watch this, I'm actually saying this for the people who tune in for the stream after it's already over and done with. You know, when it archives on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, I would definitely kiss Loki for you, Lyrical, as always, because he always deserves kisses and hugs, even though he's a huge baby. But yeah, thank you, Charlie. Thank you for everybody else. And I would go ahead and I would end this like I always do. Later, taters. I would check you lovely, lovely people later. Here we go. Aha!